Hello and welcome. This is Savoy Home Base Infant Video of the Week. My name is Miss Cindy Renteria. Thank you so much for coming back, and I welcome you to our channel. And we are going to start off with our greeting song. From our greeting song, we do our story, and then we move on to the activity. This is actually the last activity for the school year. We are done. We are ready for summer. You guys have been awesome. We've seen our little ones growing. Our babies are growing already. Some of them are already going to transition to our young toddlers next year when we come back in August. And we have our little babies that are going to continue with us, which is still awesome. And thank you so much again, parents. You guys are the best, and you guys have made this journey a wonderful experience. And as I said, this is going to be our last activity for the year, for the school year. We will be seeing you guys in August. We'll be following up with you exactly to give you the date, but it will be in August when we will see each other again. And then also, just to say that you guys can continue watching the videos throughout the summer. You can always go back. They're going to be available on our YouTube channel. If you want to go back and repeat an activity, you're more than welcome. During the summer, or do you want the story time, you're more than welcome to come back and visit us one more time. So I'll start off with the greeting song. The greeting song will be Miss Cindy's here today. Miss Cindy's here today. Clap, clap, clap. Miss Cindy's here today. And of course, we want to say mommy's here today. We want to say daddy's here today. We want to say baby's here today. We want our babies to say, we want to be happy. We want to be smiling every time we sing to our little ones. And also, we want them to always, you always want to be having a smile on your face when you're singing. You want to be moving, you want to be dancing, you want to be clapping, and be happy and excited to give that positive vibe to your little one. And of course, singing is always good for them. And repetition is very important, especially in the early ages. Repetition is very important, and it helps them to be able to develop, and everything connects to each other. The activity that we're actually going to focus on this week is going to be focusing in motor. But I'm going to go ahead and read the book first, and then we will move into that. And the book that I have for today is Sun. Since we have summer coming up, I decided let's do a book in Sun. So this is the front cover of the book, this is the spine of the book, and this is the back of the book. You want to every time you read to your baby, you want to name every single body part of the book. You may feel like, well, he's an infant, he's a baby. It's good for them to start hearing and listening and looking at your mouth movement, just to name every part of the book. And then also, like I mentioned the last time, in the back of the book, there's always like a small summary there for you and for mom or dad to read prior to reading the story. And it gives you just a little hint of what the story is going to be about. Like at this one, it says, let's play out in the sun. There's a wealth of sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures to discover and enjoy. And this is totally true. And I really, really encourage you that this summer you guys are able to explore. It's just going by the park or coming outside from your home, sitting in the patio, enjoying the fresh air. As moms and dads, we need the fresh air. Our little ones also need it. Do like a quick walk around your neighborhood. Name everything you're seeing throughout the walk, and that helps your baby also develop in language and cognitive and connecting sounds and smells and everything to each other. So we're going to go ahead and start. We have Sun, some cute little kitties in the front cover. The sun comes up. Hello, sun. Sun's out. Uh-oh. Sun hats on, sunscreen on. They're ready with their sun hat. Now they're going to put their sunscreen on. They got to protect their skin from that sun. We have here shoes off, socks off, clothes off. I wonder what they're going to get ready to do. They're taking off the shoes, their shirts, everything. Let's see. They're cooling down. They're in the little swimming pool. Well, he looks like he's in one of those plastic tins. They have a swimming pool. Hello, shadows. What happens when we see the shadow? Oh, the sun. Goodbye. We start seeing our shadows as the sun is going in and the moon is coming out, and we have the end. We want to make story time very, very an exciting time, a happy time. We want to make reading a part of our daily activities. The same way that we're singing to our little ones every day, it's important that we read to our little ones every day. We want them to grow into loving reading. And by that is us being, as parents, being the child's first teacher. We are the ones that encourage them to continue to love, love, love to read. And like the book says, when you guys are out and about during the summertime, many things are starting to open back again. Just be safe, be careful. If you are wearing your mask, wear your mask. And in the sun, it's important that you guys wear your sunscreen. And especially for the little ones, just be mindful that for babies, make sure the sunscreen says baby. It does make a difference when we put sunscreen. And I really don't recommend putting sunscreen in the forehead, because what happens? We start to sweat, and the sweat falls, and the sunscreen falls in our eyes. So it makes it, so if we get the baby one, it'll be more appropriate for them to put sunscreen in their body. And remember, after several times or several minutes or hours, we go ahead and put sunscreen one more time. So even us as grown up, sometimes we always focus on the little ones and we don't think about ourselves. But it's important that we put sunscreen on. Put a hat on, mommy. Put a a baseball hat or a sun hat, to keep yourself protected from the sun. I have a difficulty time putting a hat on. I feel like I get too hot and I start hyperventilating because I feel like it's too hot. So I try to buy what is a visor, I think what it's called, that is just the front part of the hat, and I don't have nothing in my head because I feel like it gets too hot for me. So that's something you can try for yourself too. And we want to not let the sun keep us from going outside. We do want to enjoy that time. We do need that fresh air. There's so many things. A lot of these activities that we've done throughout the school year can actually be done in an outside setting. So that will it'll be the same activity, but since it'll be a different environment, it'll be like if you're doing it totally different. And then also when you guys are in the car, you can sing, you can name, you can start naming what you see, asking questions. And you may think they're babies, but this is the time that we need to start. And they're actually just soaking in everything, 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 everything. And when they start talking, they're going to start repeating a lot of the words you say. And they're going to be like, wow, they were actually listening to me. They do listen to you, and they listen to everything. So the first activity, well, we only have one activity this week. Miss Cindy was so used to saying first activity since we have two prior. But we only have one this week, which is called Down the Chute, Experimenting and Coordinating Movement. Before that, I wanted to say something. This activity is encouraging motor skills. And what can you guys do to encourage motor skills for your infants? I'm going to talk about the infants that are non-mobile. They're not moving right now. And then I'll move on to the infants that are more mobile. So on the non-mobile infants, you want to provide an open space for them, an open floor space. And anytime your baby is not sleeping, she should be on the floor on a safe space. We want a floor space to allow her to wiggle and to move freely. That's what we want. Also, exercise your infant's arms, legs during the floor time. Help your baby roll from tummy to back and then back to tummy. So you want to exercise their hands gently, of course, softly. And then their legs. You want to continue to exercise them. Sit your baby in your lap and hold her hands and encourage her to stand up. If your baby's able to stand up, you want to encourage your baby to stand up. Also, suspend an empty paper towel tube from your baby's mobile. Encourage him to swing on the tube. If you have a mobile, you want to encourage your baby to actually touch the mobile. If you don't, you can always make your own mobile. You can hang a little teddy bear, a toy. Of course, you want to hang something that is age appropriate. And now for our infants that are more mobile, you want to crawl with your baby. It makes it more fun when they see you in the floor and you're chasing them, or you're just in front of them and calling their name. Also, you want to teach your little one simple exercises. Make it a routine to do the exercise together and daily. This is perfect for one-on-one with your babies. Also, place a blanket on the grass or outdoors and invite your child to roll back and forth across the blanket. You can always take your baby outside too. Take your child to the park, encourage him to swing, to balance and climb and develop muscles. Remember, this is for our mobile infants. And then you can also do musical freeze. Play music and dance. When the music stops, encourage your little one to hold the pose. And then you want to cat and mouse. You be the cat and your baby chases, which he could be the mouse. Your child will be the mouse. Also, animal addicts. Look like an elephant, a fish, a butterfly. Interesting animals. Also, you could be chasing Bubble. What little one does not love bubbles? Blow bubbles and invite your little one to chase them. That's one. And this was all this information is in this handout. You can always go back and read it at your own pace. And then the activity that we have is down the chute, experimenting and coordinating movement. Miss Cindy has here toilet paper rolls. You can use toilet paper rolls, and you can use paper towel rolls, or you can even glue them together so you can make it a little bit longer, and you know the ball. And if you have a ball that can go through here, this is what you can use that. If not, you can make your own ball out of construction paper. You can get a piece of construction paper, and you can just crumble it up. Crumble it up, and then you have your ball. So what is it that you want to do? You want to sit on the floor with your little one together. Show your baby how to insert the ball into the tube. You're going to be showing your baby how to put the ball in here and how the ball comes out. Offer the ball to insert in the tube. You're going to give it to your baby. If she did not notice the first time, and point out, like if she doesn't do it on her own, or he, tell them the ball goes here, put the ball here, and they will do it. Encourage your baby to chase after the ball and bring it back. Of course, if you put a ball, I'm just trying to make a ball. What is going to happen if you hold this? The ball goes, it keeps rolling. So you want to encourage your little one to go chasing for it and try again. If she learns where the ball comes out, celebrate her discovery. If she knows that the ball's going to come out here, of course you want to applaud that. You want to celebrate that. And this is an activity you can continue to do so throughout time, even if you have other children at home. And this is fun. It will make it, and you'll be surprised with the most minimal. For us, it's like the most minimal game. And for them, it's like the most exciting thing that they're playing. So that's pretty neat when it comes to doing this this activity. Also, what's in it for us in this activity is motor and cognitive. And in motor, your baby's eyes and hands will be working together accurately to place the ball in the round top of the opening. Her large muscles work together to retrieve the toy. So you're using your your hands together here, but you're using your whole body because you have to go crawl for it. Also in cognitive, when she experiments when she experiments with the ball in the tube, your baby's learning how to observe her world as a scientist too. This activity stimulates your baby's curiosity and its learning, and repetition is what's straining the connections with the brain and problem solving. So they're actually problem solving already, and they're being scientists because they're learning. If I pull the ball here, gravity will actually pull the ball down, and that's what we want in this activity. Also, a safety tip for this: be alert to choking hazards. A ball or toy that can fit through is small for babies, so you want to be very, very careful, and you want to be there. And if the tube can be a little bit larger, that's what we want. Also, show your baby how to pick the flaps to see the pictures. And this is when it comes to the reading time. Let your baby open the book. Let them strengthen their muscles by just changing the pages and looking at the pictures. And then it's also, reading is a routine that supports literacy. It also helps your baby bond with the person who's reading to them. So if it's daddy's reading, they're having a bonding time. If it's you reading, or if it's grandma, or if it's sister, they're having that bonding time. This is what you guys have. And then the parenting behavior, this is what we want from you guys. We want supporting learning. You are helping your baby discover the wonder of experimenting. Your excitement and participation motivates her to play longer and learn more. That's what we want. And in continue learning, guys, you guys can, this is a simple activity. It's fun because your baby gets to follow or search for an object. So roll other interesting items down an incline, like a cookie, like a car, or anything like that. Or roll items down an extra piece of plastic water gutter. When you go to the park, roll things down the slide. This activity can go from just doing it inside and taking it outside. Like it says, when you go to the park, you can start rolling. You can remember when we put the ball in the tube, how it went? Let's try it. We put it in this little wrap where the ball will go. And then you have two handouts here. We have the secret of good behavior, and we want to be rewarding good behavior. I'm just going to give you a little summary of what this explains. Excuse me. But you guys can always read it at your own pace. What we have is, at this age, discipline is simple. It means loving and care and guidance. The key is reward. Many parents pay attention to their children's behavior only when it upsets them. This teaches a child that attention only comes when she does something bad. Reward your baby with your loving attention when she plays well. Don't become a parent who only notices his child when she has done something wrong. Remember, moms and dads, we want to acknowledge the positive. We don't just want to be saying, no, no, come here, don't touch that. No, we want to be also rewarding positive encouragement. We want to say, wow, you finished your whole bottle. You gave mommy the bottle. You picked up, you did a good job rolling over. Wow, you're crawling. That's what we want. Also, distract and redirect your baby from things you don't want her to have or to do. If she has your keys and you need them, don't grab them out of their hands. Instead, hand her an interesting toy. Your baby will let go of the keys then. It's easier to get a baby started on something else than to take something away from them. And that was a key. And it's here. You guys can read that over. And then we have here, feeding your family on a tight budget. Summer is coming. Everybody's going to be at home. This is good feed. Why can it be hard to feed a family? Everyone needs enough nutritious food to live a healthy life, but many people can get it all the time. This can happen for many reasons, like not having enough food or enough money to buy the food, being unemployed, not having an easy way to get to the store to buy food. And especially in these rainy days, if we depend on our transport, on the metro or walking, this rain has not helped us to get to the store. Or even if you're driving and you have little ones, it's very hard to get your little ones out of the house while it's raining to go to the grocery store. Also, the community where a person lives also plays a role. Some people have to travel a long distance or have few supermarkets or grocery stores nearby. Why is a healthy diet important? Communities with limited affordable healthy foods tend to have their easier access to fast food restaurants. Not having easy access to fruits and vegetables and important vitamins found in a healthy foods can lead to health conditions like low iron and levels of obesity. So we want to be feeding our families healthy foods, but also I know sometimes it can be difficult, like this weather can be challenging. Having less hours at work can be challenging, but sometimes like one thing that I do, how sometimes you have some items at home and you can't think of what to do. You can always Google it, search it, or go. I like to go to Pinterest, and I'll put the main item that I have, like let's say chickpeas or tuna or chicken. You put your name, the title of it, and it gives you ideas of recipes of what is it that you can do with that main item. There's been times that I have lentils and I have no other way to make it. I put on there and it gives me all kinds of ideas of how to make it. So it gives you options so it won't be the same thing, and it gets you out of routine. And you can put healthy, you can put baked, you can put fried, you can put fresh, anything, or not baked, and it gives you all these great tips on how to be able to cook. Thank you so much. And of course, if you guys are going to be enjoying outside time, I encourage it a lot. Please take care, be mindful, be safe, always be watching your kids. Anything, any second can make a life-changing anything. Also, please spend time as a family. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy one another. Don't forget to text your loved ones. Send them a cute message. Sometimes we get so caught up in our life that we forget to send just a hi or hello, and it makes a difference on anybody. Anyone likes to receive it. Hey, hello, how are you? So it's nice. And take care of yourself, and we'll be seeing you guys in August. Your home visitor will keep you updated on exactly the date, but we will see you guys in August. Have a safe summer. Bye-bye.